By the way, Marcus, you didn't comment on the background.
I had all the
It
things.
works. I'm just trying to set this door piece up because you're gonna go into a room that's gonna have it.
Okay. By the way, Marcus, keep in mind we cannot press Alt to bring that up and, like, zoom it in, so... The smaller you make it, the more difficult it might be to read.
I'll actually read the thing out. I have it written. Is there a way to make it on its side?
I know there is via scripting. I don't know if you can do it through here.
I think I can think of a way. Hang on.
Go for it.
Yeah, if it can get tilted like that and then grabbed, and then locked, it might work.
Yeah, but then it would be stuck there. I can't exactly move it. Yeah, because once you grab it, it wants to lay down on its side. Do you know where exactly you want it?
Not really. I guess it could just sit on this side view, considering you're about to be done with the side view anyway.
Oh, sure. Why not? Yeah, unfortunately, TTS does not have the vertical rotation yet. Outside of flipping it.
Right.
And it flips the fucking wrong way. Though I suppose I could try to, or I could get the image file and then just rotate that 90 degrees and reload it in and then do the flip.
Ah, crap.
That's fine. We won't worry about it. This works for now. Nevertheless, though, before we start then, does anyone have any questions about anything to answer or get out of the way before we start so it doesn't impede in the actual game?
Not currently.
Will we ever find those stone stairs again?
Yeah, just walk outside. There was just stones that he telepathically lifted up and used.
I'm home. I'm not wearing pants.
Okay then.
Okay.
TMI?
Neither is Lamb or me,
Congratulations.
probably.
I'm literally in the middle of switching pants.
All right, just hurry up and get ready to go, Tate.
I am.
We're finishing
I'm
up
just gonna
any
start stream,
pre-game
so-
questions, and then we're gonna start.
I have a new phone.
Congratulations.
I'm on a contract with Calvin, so I got LG V10.
Again, I
it's
guess
so
congratulations.
It's so sexy.
I have a Galaxy
Yes,
this
S6.
Tate, guess what?
Huh?
It's a phone.
It's so sexy though.
Technophile?
I
Something
am.
like that, Lamb.
I am a little bit.
Anyway,
Technology gets me giddy.
but
a schoolgirl.
did anyone have any questions though, or are we good to start?
Besides
Like-
the stairs, no, I'm good.
Okay. Real quickly to answer that question from Mason there, what's the point of a phone if it breaks when you tap on the glass? Obviously to be a paper holder, a paperweight.
Yes. I love this phone though. Shut up.
And before it actually becomes a paperweight.
Shut up. That's why I have the care plan.
And then
Don't
he
replace
dropped it.
Yeah, and then the care plan just says, go fuck yourself because you did something to the phone that it does not cover, and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Covers everything
Er-
except lost or stolen.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't cover water damage up to a certain point. Most plans don't. I had to sell that shit, Tate. I know exactly what they cover and don't cover.
Yeah, that's the reason I get. That's the reason I try my best to get like phones that are quote unquote light proof.
That was long ago, though. They updated the shit out of everything to do with contracts because of Straight Talk.
Okay. I've recently read over my contract from Verizon, the actual support contract. It does not cover as much as one would think, and I've
Shit.
also read over the other ones.
Then I'm paying $10 extra for nothing.
Kinda. It's
Oh,
one
that
of those
$10
things that
probably
will
also
cover.
includes technical support. Instead
It'll
of
be
just
like-
phone things.
Alright. Starting 3, 2, 1, start the stream.
Okay, so since everyone's ready, then, last time in the D&Ds, you met with the white-haired man. He told you that you have your guild. Lamb tried to sense magic out of him, couldn't sense magic out of him, even though he was clearly doing not normal things. And then you were magically, quote-unquote, teleported into the arena, to which a massive hole in the ground, we'll use the word swallowed you into what appeared to be a whole nother world. You landed in water. Some of you had issues. And
Well, to be fair, my guy's the only guy without any sense of formal training.
yeah, and you got to the beach, you got up, there was a trap with a dead spider, and then it promptly had a room full of really bad coughing and sneezing or whatever dust. Then you went to the next room,
Still an ass for that
and
spider, by the way.
or hallway, I should say, and you had the what I assumed would have been a very easy pitfall trap, and certain players kept falling in. I'm looking at you, Lamb and Tate.
I jumped in. Lamb
No,
fell in.
you actually
Lamb
you
pulled
got
me
dragged
in.
in technically. Well, I guess
I blame
technically
you for
got-
not letting me use my real dice.
Technically, Tate, I guess you got pushed in from a spear,
say-
but still.
I say it's payback for me forcing Lamb to do the animal handling competition.
Kinda. But, and then you got into the
God,
next
you still
room,
won.
to which there was a gorge, and I'm a little disappointed no one went in the water, because that would have been fun. But in the end, you guys got across. Little darts shot at, like, two of you, hit you in the leg for basically nothing.
That's a lot
And,
of damage for me.
Huh?
Nothing is a lot of damage for me.
Well, okay, it hit you for 1 point of damage. And it hit Kelb, I believe, for 1 point of damage.
It did.
But,
Along with that fucking spear prior. But Tay got hit for
right.
two for that spear prior, so.
But then you guys got across, you broke the helmet, and then you snapped the helmet off of the ground and took it because you're like, this is fucking materials, yo.
Yeah.
And you went to the next room where we ended with your guys' characters looking at a low wall made of mortared bricks that goes about 8 feet tall. Meanwhile, the cavern itself was about 15 feet, so it's only about half the height of the room itself.
By the way, Marcus, quick question.
Yep.
I just noticed on the chasm section on the map here, there's like tiny black lines that were in there.
Those are zip lines that didn't actually matter, mostly because your characters were too busy with the pit trap. Those aren't zip lines for you, they were for the little pixie things.
Okay.
So, as you can assume, yes, they were made of hair.
Yeah.
And if you guys were to chase them, you probably would have killed 1 or 2 of them, and the rest of them would have used the zip line to go into holes. But since they attacked you and then ran away, the amount of time it took them to run away, go down the zip line, get into the holes, was more than the amount of time it took for you to actually get to the room. So I was like, well, no, I can't even really tell them about the little creatures jumping on the zip lines. They carried canes, and that's how they go across them, is with little cane-like things. But again, you weren't there.
Alright. I was just wondering because I didn't notice that before.
Yeah, no. To be fair, there was a bridge, but there wasn't a bridge that you could use because they knocked it into the lake.
Doing it
So if any
all
of you
before
went in
we
the
even got
water,
there.
you would have seen a bridge
Ah, okay.
in the water.
So back to the wall. I think we're just about to smash it down, or
Yeah, you guys were deciding whether or what you were gonna do. Smash it down, go over it, have a picnic outside of it, draw your names on it. I don't know.
dig under it.
Feed it to
Dig
my
under
rock.
it.
Throw
Keep
a
in mind you
festival
are
in the wall's
timed,
honor.
so... What was that?
Hold the festival in the
That's
walls
all
on.
they
Wow. I didn't know we were in Berlin.
You said it's 10-foot tall, correct?
Said
8
8 foot.
feet tall.
Oh, 8 feet? Okay.
Yep.
And I'm assuming we have more space in here.
You have, the wall goes up 8 feet. The cavern goes up 15 feet. And if you were to go all the way back to the cavern and run through the hallway and into the room, you'd have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You'd have about 30 feet of running distance.
Okay. I was thinking more so like, would I have clearance to like jump over it like I did the
You should be able to have clearance. Roll me a jump check if that's what you intend to do.
Okay.
the moment you realized your sound for TTS was off.
So plus 15, 19.
19? Yeah. So before any of you decide what to do, you see Demoise's character get a little bit of a stance and jump up and grab the edge of the wall in order to look over it. Mind you, this wall is only a foot thick, so would you pull yourself up and try to balance on it, or would you just hold the edge and look over it first?
Look over it.
Okay, so if you would not stand on it and try to balance yourself, from this point, what you can see behind the wall is built into this wall on the opposite side is a 5 feet high shelf that runs parallel to the floor. Across from the wall is, if you look at the map on that bottom corner there, is a wooden an odd wooden door is set into the far end of the cavern. Words have been carved into the door, but at this distance, it's impossible to make out what they say. You also notice 4 large attached wooden circles below the words.
Alright. Hey guys, I see that there's a shelf past this wall, and there's a doorway up ahead. What do you guys want to do?
What kind of shelf? One that holds pots and pans?
I couldn't even get to ask what he sees with his elven eyes.
He's not an elf, though.
I can have my jokes.
What kind of shelf again, Marcus?
They're basically just bookshelves.
Some bookshelves, it appears.
I don't have a comment to that, by the way. I kind of shrug. Okay. Do you see
So
anything else?
Not from this not from this point of view.
I am looking around, making sure there's no little jerks ready to fire darts at me again.
All right, roll a search.
Or a tiny spear?
I like how they think it's fucking mighty, but they're literally throwing just, like, a stake at you.
I guess I could have gone farther into saying that the wall was fairly thin and it should be fairly easy to climb over. I guess I could
15
have added
plus-
that.
15 plus.
Plus 5. 20.
Tate, no. You don't really see anything for in terms of what you're looking for. I'm assuming holes for them to come out of, or just them in general in the area. None. There's a little like crevice that goes deeper than some of the other crevices, but when you walk over to it, you realize it's probably someone that just punched the wall. Not really,
monks.
because whatever, but you know. So no, you don't really see anything in here that would make you feel like you're in danger.
I'm still on edge. This motherfucker shot me with a spear. Stick.
Oh, they shot
Blow
you with a
dart.
stake, and then
Then a blow dart. Yes, I know.
right, and then a blow dart.
Do you guys want me to harness to run the ropes down the wall so y'all can climb over?
We
worked
we
for
could
us so
break
far.
down the wall.
Okay, I'll roll his rope.
Do you want to use my rope instead?
I have
Superpowered rope.
I have both silk ropes on me currently. Remember, I retrieved them.
Oh yeah, that's right. Don't forget, there's a +2 for that.
Yeah.
That's silk rope.
Alright, let me pull up the sheet here. See what I got.
It would be just Dex bonus if you didn't put any actual ranks into it.
Yeah, that's what I was looking up.
I don't know of anyone that ever puts ranks into use a rope. Even from an RP perspective.
So 4. So that would be 15.
Uh, 14 to help people up.
You said 15.
Or
That
15.
is to get the rope secured, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's
Gotcha.
just to secure the rope.
Seems secure to you.
But
Come
is it
on.
secure enough to pick up Jared? Or Zephyr?
Come-
We made it a couple ropes.
Alright, alright. I guess I'll do it again. To tie the second rope.
All right, go ahead.
Nope. I'm not able to. That's like a, that's like a 6. No, that's, yeah, 4 plus, yeah, that's
You got a
5. Yeah, I got a 5 for the second rope.
Does that include the +2 bonus from...
You seem to be having a little bit of issues with the second rope, but you're pretty sure with the two together, everyone should be able to climb over.
Come on up, guys. Let's go.
So I can't believe you rolled a 1.
This is cute. Alright, I guess I'll go first.
Sorry.
Guess I'll go.
Now, as far as this goes, are
This is
people
a
intending to
check.
climb over and then sit on the wall, stand on the wall, or just go over the wall and be in the other side of the room?
You forgot one other option, Marcus. Straddle the wall.
Okay, or straddle the wall.
What about flying? Is that an option?
If you have wings and or the ability to fly, but considering the only one with wings does not have the ability to fly and only to glide, probably not.
Can I set up a hammock?
Do you have the materials to set up a hammock?
I could probably impromptu some materials. I have bedroll and rope.
Fair enough. I mean, you could, but I don't know why you
I guess,
would.
do you remember we are on timed?
I'm aware. I'm making a joke.
Oh,
So,
okay.
what does people do? Tate,
I'm
you said you
climbing.
were climbing up right away.
Yay! 24.
Yeah, you climb with ease. Now, what do you do when you reach the top?
I'm going to peek down to see if it's a safe drop I can drop to the other side on.
There is a 5-foot high shelf, so you can go down 3 feet and then go down 5 feet. Yes.
Alright, I jump down to the shelf.
Okay.
And then jump to the floor, obviously.
All right. Where do you go
Well,
when you get down there?
I just wait. I look back up at the wall. It's safe, guys. You can come down.
All right. While you're jumping down, then who's the next person that goes up the stuff?
I'll go.
All right. Go ahead and roll your climb.
Wait, Jared, while he's doing that, how tall are you?
15.
Just a second. 5'10".
Thinking of an alternative option in case the rope fails for you.
I'm not excessively heavy.
The boys also rolled a 1 for one of the 2 ropes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, do keep that in mind.
Granted, it became a 5, but still. But
Yeah. Hey, I have to have some bad rolls eventually.
We have so much goddamn rope.
true.
I don't have any rope, to be fair.
If you don't
You're not
feel
roping
like
me into
if,
this one.
if you don't feel that it's secure, I could always try again because I'm up
No.
top.
What'd you get?
15.
All right. You reach the top. What do you do when you reach the top?
I'm going to head down, same as Tate.
All right. Give me 1 quick minute.
I think in total, our party has a total of 250 feet of rope.
How much rope do you have, Lamb?
Jesus.
50 feet.
And me and Noah have 100 feet each. Anybody else have rope?
Cal, I have 150 feet of rope.
Why the fuck?
God
Why do you
damn
have 150?
I have your 2 silk rope. That's the extent of my rope.
Right.
That I've been just using. But
So we have 300 feet of rope then.
50
Yes.
100
All
of
right.
which is silk.
Tate,
We have 350 feet of rope because Jared has 50
Yeah.
feet.
roll me a spot.
God damn, so much rope.
God. No. I refuse. Just kidding.
Then you
Hey,
don't
Marcus,
see
is
as
he,
the rust monster claims all of your gear.
Hey Marcus, has he done a willpower save yet?
What was that?
Has he done a
11.
willpower save yet?
No, not yet.
11.
11? All right. Give me a minute.
That was Marcus doing.
no
Has
idea.
he done a willpower save?
All right. Noah, as you jump down and land on the top of the shelf, this is about the time Tate's character lands on the ground. And as the two of you are doing that, who's the third person that would be climbing up the rope? That would be reaching the top right now.
I'm just sitting back since most of these rope events, my character has been designated as the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably be heading up next.
All right. Roll a climb, Lamb.
Tate, you're rolling for me tonight.
Okay. Wait, you're not able to join? Oh, computer issues.
Yeah, because I don't have thermal paste yet.
Damn. Okay. Is that why you sound so spoopy?
Yeah, he's on his phone.
I'm on my phone.
Can I lick it?
Tate, roll for him.
Okay. Motherfucker,
Yeah,
20.
I saw that roll. Yep, he makes it.
Only
All
when
right.
you're
Because I
not.
have a plus 0 to climb.
Noah, roll me a listen real quick.
Hold on, need to check stats.
You hear Tate screaming in agony as his character is ripped limb from limb.
18.
Okay. Hey, who had said rust monsters earlier?
God damn it.
That was
First
lame.
it was the 3-foot river kraken, and now goddamn rust monsters.
Yeah, because as Tate turns around, what he did not notice from that one roll, as he turns around, is underneath of the shelf, whatever, is 2 rust monsters. Noah, you hear the clicking of them walking out from under the shelves as you land on the shelf.
I ain't
Lamb,
getting down.
you see the antennas popping out as they begin to come out from the shelves.
The good news is, Tate, I don't think you have any Metal Gear on you.
Sure he doesn't have like a belt buckle?
That might
last
be.
I knew,
you know,
Tate was
yeah,
naked.
whatever.
Maybe a sword?
Tate, do you
Arrowheads?
need a sword?
Arrowheads?
Rangers don't need swords.
Your arrowhead
Just use
stone.
Stone.
Would Tate like to respond to any of these questions?
Tate.
Apparently not.
Oh my god, I was pressing the wrong push to talk button.
Good job.
I do have a sword. I'm pretty sure other than that, I don't have any metal. Just because my character is probably, ranger, aka lots of hide and leather.
Yeah, your character might have buttons.
Marcus,
No,
Yeah.
no buttons.
would coins also be considered metal for the purpose
Yep.
of this monster? Okay.
Now
All
he's
metal.
concerned.
All metal.
I don't
Drop
think
down.
gold
Assassin's
and
Creed the
silver
shit
are
out of 'em.
rustable metals, though. That's the problem.
They're not, but for rust monsters, it's all metal for the game mechanic.
Nom
remember
nom
right.
nom nom nom.
Drop down
Basically,
on
it's
them,
a
guys. Assassin's Creed.
it's the creature that rusts things even if they shouldn't rust or rust that fast, as a way for the DM to fuck with the players.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, it designates corrode rather than rust for the rust attack, so
Right. They're just called rust monsters because this is a time period where corrosion isn't technically like a thing in that sense.
Could I get some rust acid?
They probably just call it acid. I don't know, maybe they'd have corrode. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Either way,
Does it come from asses?
Tate, and Noah, roll me initiative.
Initiative?
I'm still above where
Shit.
these guys
Yeah.
are at, right?
Yeah. I mean, technically, Tate, you should roll initiative because they're gonna come at you. You're on the floor. Noah,
17
you're
plus
there.
5.
Keep in mind, you're in range of
22.
their feelers.
Ooh, lick their feelers.
I'm glad I have a bow.
Does anyone have any knowledge of any sort that would help them understand rust monsters?
I have
Are they
knowledge
arcane
in
creatures?
dungeoneering.
General intellect?
They're aberrations, so I think so.
Would my crafting knowledge give me any idea of what they're made of?
Probably not.
as a metal being, would I have a biological knowledge of nope?
Are you metal or are you
roll,
stone?
roll me
metal.
just straight intelligence check.
Who, me?
No,
Jared.
Jared.
He knows all the nope.
Would
21.
Are you
Alright, give me a minute real
over,
quick.
Jared?
Yeah, I can't
Who's-
see them
who's-
yet because I'm still on the other side of the wall.
Yeah.
Who drew wards
um,
over here?
Jared wouldn't be able to see them yet, Marcus, because he's still on the other
Yeah,
side
I
of the
know.
wall.
What would you say your roll was though, Jared?
21.
21? Okay. Eventually, if you're able to get over the wall and see them at any point in time, which I imagine will be eventually, yes. Yeah. you absolutely know them as a creature of I'm not supposed to get near this. Anyway, Tate, would you say your niche was?
17 plus 5. 23.
23. And Noah or
22.
Okay, Lamb's 22.
17 and 5 is 22.
Yeah, it is.
22, I meant. Yeah.
Yeah. Lamb and Noah, I'm trying to write with one hand and hold my talk button with the other.
That sounds like fun.
Well, I'm right-handed, but the paper's on the left side, and my talk button is over on the other side, and it's just... Yeah. It feels awkward trying to write. Anyway, Lamb or Noah or Demois, are any of you actively going to try to help out in this combat, or are you going to make Tate fight Rust Monster solo?
I'll try to help. I mean, I won't be great at it, but...
Keep in mind, you have to actively participate in the combat in order to gain experience for the combat.
Everybody hop over.
I will actively participate in the combat once I actually have fucking knowledge of said combat.
Yeah, turn 1 you'll probably find out as soon as Tate's character more than likely yells something because there's rust monsters. And if his character doesn't yell
Jesus
anything
Christ,
about it...
no!
So
1 minute.
Not sure how much help I'll be.
Does
using
knowledge
metal.
dungeoneering count for monsters?
Dungeoneering would help you because this is clearly a trap in a dungeon.
Okay.
Okay. Real quickly, Lamb, you said you're going to help. What's your initiative?
Tate, I need you to make the roll.
Okay. First Lamb's roll. Wait, where did Lamb's red D20 go?
It's the silver one that's over there. Alright, while you do that, Demois?
I'm rolling initiative.
Shit.
Or trying to.
4. It almost landed on a 20 again, though, Lamb.
Alright, Lamb, what's your initiative bonus? 4 plus
8.
what?
Oh, it's 4 plus 4.
Okay, so 8.
Okay. Knowledge
Demois, what'd you say?
engineering check.
I'm looking it up. Okay, so that's 4 plus 9 is 13.
And Noah, you're the other one that is in this area. What's your initiative if you wish to participate in the combat?
14.
Okay. Calvin, Jared, since the combat's technically started, the moment you get over the top, depending on whose turn it is, that's essentially
over
when
the top.
Or when you bust through the wall. I mean, whatever you intend to do. Once you get in the combat, depending on whose turn it is, that's basically when it depends on when you enter the combat.
Okay.
Alright, so. Real quickly though, Kelb
Engineering.
and Jared, roll me a initiative.
Uh, 15.
Jared?
8.
Okay. Tate,
Yeah.
you're gonna get 2 turns, technically, before Kelb and Jared get to do their action.
Okay.
Just keep that in mind. And then
Can
that's
I do
when you
my
guys get to make
dungeoneering
your
check?
decision. And if you're able to get over the wall or through the wall in that turn, that starts your turn.
Can I do
Oh,
my
yeah.
dungeoneering
Dungeoneering check? What is it?
14. Wait, 15, because plus 3.
All right, 15. In your studies on dungeoneering, every now and then certain dungeons will use rust monsters inside of specific rooms so that people that are trying to get farther into the dungeon will lose their equipment and as such not be able to go farther into the dungeon. And they might just get killed by the rust monsters. But if they don't get killed by the rust monsters, they have no more equipment to get farther in. You absolutely know that metal will be destroyed. So if you try to shoot them with a bow, there is a high probability that you are basically shooting sticks at them.
Unless it's stone-tipped arrowheads.
Unless it's stone-tipped, but I'm assuming it's not stone-tipped because that's not common.
Yeah, that's not common at all. I wouldn't have.
Speaking of Marcus, for the purposes of this fight, since we are fighting rust monsters, my tower shield, metal or wooden?
I imagine it got a combination of both. It's probably primarily wooden with metal pieces along more than likely the sidings and maybe a little bit in the front for bashing purposes.
I can't bash with the tower shield.
Not for bashing, for protection, I guess. And then somehow the leather has to be attached for the purpose of being able to hold the shield on the hand part of it.
True.
So that's probably just nails or some such.
I'm making a lot of impromptu attacks then, with
Okay.
whatever I could find around me.
There's books.
There also might be some bricks if I could break through the wall.
That too. Be an impromptu throw, in a sense.
Which
All
I
right.
don't even know the mechanics of off the top of my head, but we'll get there.
Be a ranged attack. So use your dex for throw. And then damage would be for the impromptu item, I can't remember, but I believe you gotta add your strength to it. So it's not horrible, but it's not gonna be anything like a 1d8. It's either a 1d2 or a 1d4. It's nothing big.
So what's the TI?
1d3?
It might be a 1d3, but I'd have to look it up. Oh, excuse me.
I'll look it up while we were doing this.
Let me just write down
Alright.
the order of who goes when, and then we can start the combat.
Shh. No.
Let me pull up my spells real quick. Alright, I'm good.
Caleb, what's your dex?
Modifier or score?
Score?
15.
Okay.
Any creature that uses one of God's to be non-proficient within Dex and Words.
All right. So, Tate, you get to go first. You had the highest initiative.
Alright.
Hey, Marcus?
Yeah.
If you have a chance, could you send me that ridiculous list of domains you sent me earlier?
I can send it to you.
Alright.
So long as I'm able to get it, because I need to be able to look at one of my domains.
Can I jump
isn't
back
on
up
your
onto...
I don't have Skype on my computer right now.
Right. Which domain did you want?
I'm looking for Dragon Domain. I know the spell, I just don't know if it's a thing I can hand off to someone else.
Let's see, what's our range? Dart?
Yeah, I'm getting Skype up now, so I can actually look it up.
The first one I sent, the suffering one, is not one you have. I sent the wrong one. The second one is on
I know.
Mumble for you.
Oh, okay, that's not a cleric domain then.
What?
Never mind.
It is, but it isn't. It's an expanded. But for for the rework of the class that I'm letting him do, he got 2 domains, but it's not quite as nice as what you get to do.
Yeah, I get access to like so many domains. It's not funny.
What were you looking for? Were you looking for Magic Feign off of it there, Lamb?
Yeah, I think so.
Basically, what it does is you touch something and you give that thing 1 natural weapon of the subject. So for Tate, if he had claws, it gets a +1 on attack and damage rolls.
Okay.
Or if it's something like Jared having a slam attack, then again, +1 on attack and damage. Anything with natural weapon, that's what that affects. But A, you have to touch the target to give it. And B, it only lasts for a minute per level. So it's only going to last for a few rounds.
Okay.
Alright.
All right, so back into this then. Tate, what does you do, does, did?
Am I able to get back up onto the shelf?
Absolutely not. They came from under the shelf. So it's you with your back to the door and the other side of you, the way you're facing where all your friends / teammates are. There are 2 rust monsters in front of you. And
what
trying
if
to
I
run
jump off
past...
of their heads?
No, if you even get into their zone, you give them an attack of opportunity.
And if they fail the attack of opportunity?
Then they failed their attack.
And then I can jump on their heads.
You may want
I
to
guess,
call for
yeah.
help. Tate. You may want to call for help.
Guys. Yeah, speaking of which. I was going to decide what I was going to do. Would I be able to move away and shoot, but before, as I do that, basically call out?
You're up against the wall, Tate.
No, he's
Up
not
against
up against the
the
wall,
wall.
but he could back up to the wall.
Yeah.
What do you want to do, Tate?
Basically, back up to the wall, get as far away from it as possible without, spending my actual turn on doing so. Can I move and shoot? Do I
There
have that?
is a thing to move and shoot, but typically it's move then shoot or shoot then move. You're able to do a 5-step, but if you want to go all the way back to the door, that's enough spaces that is not a free action. That is a move action.
Do you think I should get away as far away from them as possible?
That's really up to you, Tate.
Because I can't really hit them with any of my swords.
Tate, it's not even a fact of trying to hit them with their swords. If they use their antenna to touch your sword, it will just rust. It's not just a defense, it's an attack.
I know. Hey, never knew.
You could do a move and shoot, Tate. For
Yeah,
your turn.
I think I'm gonna do that.
And then the talking is
Do
a free
you-
action, isn't it?
Do you have any metal on you
Within
to
a
try and
reasonable
distract
amount,
them?
Jared.
A thought occurs to you, Tate, that maybe you could try to create a distraction. I'm not going to tell you it works. The dice will decide that. Maybe throw all of your arrows off to the side. I mean, you'd be losing all your arrows, but maybe that's enough arrowheads that it will distract at least one of them from you.
By the way, on the side view, I actually have us laid out to some extent. Might want to cover or check it over, Marcus.
Is the red ones meaning that they're up on the wall, or is that the monsters?
That's monsters.
Alright, give me a minute.
Well, keep in mind, this is a side view. It's not exactly a flat plane for people to be on.
Yeah.
So you're saying one's up, I know. Okay.
No, they're on the ground, but they're on the same square, I guess. Yeah.
We'll go with that.
Well, I am definitely gonna back up and say, guys, not to alarm you or anything. There's a couple rust monsters. You know, my sword can't really do anything to them.
Oh, you
And
can
I
get
am
hit and
gonna
Tate.
try-
You just lose your sword after the one hit.
Yeah.
I forget. Does it actually destroy it after contact, or
Oh,
like before
oh,
it
yeah.
actually deals any damage?
About how many arrows would I
Technically
have
both.
then?
How many ever you put on you? Usually quiverful, so.
Well,
I mean,
Marcus said it wouldn't. It's really dependent on the situation. He said he wouldn't really worry about arrows.
Well, I'm not going to worry about arrows too excessively, but I am going to worry about it, Tate. So in this combat, do keep track of your quiver. You'd probably have 20 arrows on you, give or take.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to, like, just general day-to-day thing, arrows are cheap enough that realistically, when you're in a city and you're able to buy them, I'm not going to care too much unless you're going on a killing rampage or some shit like that. In this, though, yes, you need to keep track.
Or a knee rampage.
In this, you do need to keep track, though, Tate.
I,
So you started 20. I don't know if you've shot any.
Okay.
If you have, make
I
sure you
have
take it
not.
off.
I could throw like 6 arrows off to the side to try and distract them.
If you think that'll work.
Yeah, we're hitting fucking mechanics.
I think I would.
Too.
Here, boys. Here. You want the precious? You want these? The shiny? Toss the 6 arrows off to the side. And then can I take a shot, or is that my action?
So you tossed all but one arrow, then?
No. 6 arrows.
6 out of
Gotcha.
20.
6 of the 12. 6 of them. Gotcha.
You can also move back as you're tossing Tate for your action.
Yeah. Yep.
You're able to get a shot in, Tate. Sure.
Okay.
Pretty much,
But
it's
do
just
I
you're
want
holding.
to?
You're holding 7. You throw them, except for the one held between 2 fingers, and that one gets put on the bow and launched. If that's what you wish to do.
Fine.
Go to us.
I have thrown the 6 arrows, and then just as a finesse, I'm going to shoot lightly one of the arrows over with it, so I end up with 13 arrows. Over to the pile I just tossed. Kind of get their attention, you know.
Yep. Do it.
Okay. You do it. God damn it.
Roll again for me, Tate.
Where that was Lamb's character right now?
I'm on top of the wall.
With Des Moines.
17.
Yeah.
Oh, you're lucky. You shoot your arrow along with everything else. Well, not everything else. You throw the 6 and you shoot your arrow, but your arrow kind of goes wide and just lands with the other ones to an extent. You're pretty sure it broke, based on
Well,
how
that's what I wanted it to do. It's just to distract them.
But you're pretty sure it broke. The thing is, it wasn't enough metal, and they don't care. They watched it, and they just kind of re-look at you.
Is that a good thing?
Tate, roll me a willpower.
No!
Thank you, Marcus. I was wondering when you would do that.
10.
Perfect. At this moment,
Wait.
then, you also...
I get
Yeah,
a plus
fucking bonus.
12.
All right, you're able to hold back whatever force was about to do something to you. All right, next
Nice.
up is Rust Monster number 1. And
No.
it actually turns around and looks up at No. Who's on the thing? Noah. Noah.
Yay.
All right, Noah. What's your AC?
Be 18 versus him.
Your AC is 18.
Versus him specifically. 17 in general. +1 against selected target.
Gotcha.
It was the right one that's looking at me, not the left one.
Yeah, it'd be the right one. What metal do you have on you?
Just my armor, my sword.
Everything but your flesh.
His arrows.
All right. Well, luckily for you, he missed. The rust monster turns around and its feeler lands right next to you. And as its little antenna feeler pulls away from you, you can see some of the nails that were put into the shelf up on the top of it begin to corrode or rust away. And you are now beginning to probably think to yourself, my standing position is both in the line of fire and falling apart.
Yeah. The more I am, do I think I could get back onto the wall?
Absolutely, and person number 3 just happens to be you.
Wait, really? Okay.
Sweet. I'm guessing I have to make a jump check to get back onto the wall? Or is that climb?
Depends. Do you want to jump on the wall or do you want to climb up the wall?
I want to climb up the wall.
Okay, it's 3 feet, so it's literally something you can put your hands on and pull yourself up. So, climb was probably smarter.
I don't know, you could also jump.
You could,
You
but
could probably even step up there depending on how tall
Could
you are.
also always roll a 1. Wait, 29, I think I climbed that pretty well.
yeah, you climbed it very well and you got up along the edge. Now what do?
I'm gonna turn back at the 2, rust monsters. And I'm gonna throw a pint of oil at them.
Alright. Roll a throw. So roll me a dex attack. So dex and bab.
You could have just intimidated the wall into being underneath you. Just saying.
Wait, what?
No. Just no.
Wald, you do not want to piss me off right now.
Alright, Noah? What'd you get on
6.
your throw? 6? Okay,
There goes the plan.
your flask splashes on the ground below them, not hitting them at all.
Okay, but would you say it's... If they moved further towards the wall, they'd step over it?
Yes.
Okay. That'll be my turn.
Alright. Number 4, Demois, your turn.
Alright, I want to cast a light blast to more or less kind of injure slash blind them.
It's not really going to blind them, but it will injure them if you hit.
Okay.
I really wish there weren't 3 people on the fucking wall, by the way.
I really wish I didn't have to be on the wall.
Do you want to be a
Alright.
sitting wall dwarf?
Alright, what do I add for spellcasting?
Charisma.
Okay.
And not wisdom or intellect for whatever reason.
Because he's a warlock, which uses charisma.
Okay, that would be 5. So 21. And
21 hits.
I need to roll damage now. This is a d6.
Which one are you attacking? The one facing you guys or the one facing Tate?
The one facing, I guess the one facing Tate,
Okay.
because I want to more or less draw his attention away from Tate.
I think I'll be able to do that if I break down the wall. Granted, you guys might come with me.
Okay, so 1d6, 18. Okay, damage 1d6, then critical is 18 through 20 times 2. So I unfortunately rolled a 1 on my d6. So what do you want me to roll now? Do you want me to roll a d20 as well?
For what? Exactly what are you trying to get at?
Damage. Oh no, never mind. Light blast.
You rolled a d20 to hit.
Yeah.
You confirmed hitting, but not a crit.
Okay.
And you rolled a d6 and you rolled a 1. That means you
Yeah.
did 1 point of damage to
Well,
Plus
it's
5.
facing Tate.
Plus
it's
5.
1. Right, it's 1 plus your charisma. And your charisma's 5?
Yes.
Okay.
So a total of 6 points of damage.
Yeah.
Alright, at that point, then it is Lamb's turn.
So I am going to use my. I'm going to use Ray of Frost on the one that's looking at us.
Alright. This attacks touch AC?
I believe so. I'm looking it up now.
Is someone messing with the Thanes?
Shh. Get the board. Fuck you. I really hate up the unlock ability. Should be like a locked feature.
Ranged touch attack, yes.
Alright, go ahead and make your attack.
I was trying to target the Marcus. So
Tate, don't fuck me on this.
You rolled a 13.
Woo,
Then.
13.
18.
18 to hit. You hit.
And then it's a 1d3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus his
1d6 divided by 2 rounded up.
Well, I'm also checking to see if I actually saved a d3, and I did. You
Fantastic.
could actually roll a 1d3. Granted, I forgot how to fucking read this thing. Yeah, hovering over it won't do you any good, by the way. Since it's a custom die, you'll actually have to read the face yourself.
3.
I'm adding my charisma to damage, yes?
Yes.
8. Hooray for 20 charisma.
I know, right?
My charisma's at 9. Because dwarf.
Because fighter. Imagine if I was a dwarven sorcerer.
I guess I could have went this other route and rolled like diplomacy and tried to convince him not to attack us.
It could have
I think
worked.
that would work.
It could've. Can I use handle animal on them?
They're not a animal.